Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to the Hawks.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. Bobby Portis out there with Porter. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Demarcus Cousins, and it's Ball in at the point guard. Fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right, right.
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Last outing for the Barons, it was a loss to the Celtics. The pass to Richards. On the wing, Wiggins, guarded by Porter. Wiggins passes to Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Pass to Portis. Bogdanovich with it. To the middle. Ball kicks to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Over Thompson. And Pascal pulls it down. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Shoots over Ball. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, you love to watch Stephen Curry work from all over the floor. That textbook release, whether it's from 3 or in this case, the mid-range.
Now, here's Ball. To the paint, here's Cousins. Comes up empty down low. And it's the Warriors' ball. It's a three-point game. Here's Wiggins. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Ball, no good.
You know, oftentimes we talk so much in terms of Steph's scoring ability, but I'll tell you what, he's one heck of a floor general as well.
Greg, he probably doesn't get enough credit for how he controls the pace, his ability to orchestrate the offense. He can create for himself, certainly, but don't sleep on his ability to create for his teammates. Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. Passes the ball. Back to Bogdanovich. Baltimore moving that ball around. Up top, Cousins. Shot clock at 6. They get a hand on it. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Wiggins outside. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock for 3. Baltimore with the rebound. Outside, Ball. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. The kick out to Porter. Inside. Here's Bogdanovich. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Well, for Baltimore, their last game, a loss to the Celtics in Boston. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Improved decision-making by Andrew Wiggins, and that makes him an even greater challenge to guard.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Baltimore.
And how about a 44-inch vertical leap for Andrew Wiggins, and yet not interested in competing in the dunk contest?
Greg, he can really get up, but says he keeps it simple when he does. One hand or two, he's a game dunker more so than an exhibitionist.
We're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Cousins. It's tipped. They recover it. Outside Curry. Ball, the pass to Bogdanovich. They need this one. Can't hit that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
So it's the Barons now. The Warriors making the shot. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Again, the miss by Baltimore. Warriors leading by 10. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famers. Wow, hammering it in! The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the night.
One shot.
Baltimore trails by 13. Outside, ball. Portis finds ball. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Timeout called, the Barons.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Ball finds Cousins. Baltimore moving that ball around. Porter, no No luck, and it's Golden State's ball. They're rolling here on a 15-point run. Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Portis. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Outside Curry. Good on the triple. Curry's got 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. They trail by 18. Outside Porter. Releases from 15, and it's good. 2 points.
And out of the pick and roll, Porter showing great coordination, fluidity, and versatility.
Curry passes to Richards, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now, here's Ball. Down low. Here's Cousins. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Got that bucket in no time at all. Thompson's got his third bucket of the night.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that part.
And the Warriors making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Warriors leading by 19. And the pass to Richards. Back to Wiggins. Johnson outside. Lock at 6. To the inside. Got a hand on it. And it's Baltimore on the break. Morris with the ball, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls, and the Warriors with some changes. Poole's checked in, and Anthony subbed in for Curry. And a switch here also for Baltimore. Martin's checked in. And Morris drops them both. Here's Anthony. On the wing, Wiggins. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Baltimore trails by 17. Morris passes to Evans. Ball's knocked loose. And it's the Warriors on the break. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now, here is Morris. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Poole, covered by Evans, and the rejection by Evans.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Now, oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Anthony. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the things you work on as a young player, it's easy to focus on the skill, getting stronger, becoming a better shooter. But as a floor general, so much of it is about leadership.
And Greg, watching your son out there, it seems like Cole leads by example as well as talking to his teammates.
No doubt. I think good communication is number one. It's about fostering an environment where everyone's working together toward a common goal, and that's the only way you're going to have success in this league.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. Pass to Martin. Evans outside. Back to Martin. He tries for 3.
Using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
Outside Martin.
You know, they work the ball into ideal position there to get the high-quality look.
And here are the Warriors now. They have a 19-point lead. Here's Poole. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Warriors have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Baltimore trails by 21. Evans outside. Pass to Roby. Johnson with the block, and he gets it back. He kicks to Wiggins, out left to the wing. Here's Poole, and he jams it with authority.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense. No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And it's Martin penetrating. And Anthony sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Just 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Anthony. That's tipped. Stolen by Martin. Here's Morris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Cole Anthony.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Baltimore, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. And the first one at the line is good. Baltimore making a switch here. Silva's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Warriors leading by 21. Anthony looking it over. A minute 50 left here in the first quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Outside, Martin. Passes it to Bell. Baltimore moving that ball around. Evans outside. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Johnson's shot is off. Baltimore on offense. Morris outside from 18 feet away. Jump shot is good. Morris has got 6. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Golden State. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Shabazz Napier's checked in for Golden State. .105 left to play here in the first. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Baltimore with the rebound.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Morris, no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Anthony's shot is off. Now Morris, 6 points for him. Now here's Wiggins. And there's the pass to Napier. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And 88 from the line a season ago. He was one of the best shooters in the league.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Napier.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Here are the Barons. Morris outside. Evans outside. Over Anthony. Tries again. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And here are the Warriors now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Shabazz Napier out there with Anthony. Then it's Eric Paschall. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Johnson in at the center filling out the middle. Now Morris following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. And there's the foul. Will go on Shabazz Napier. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Martin. Back to Bell. Johnson with the block.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And he gets the bucket. Anthony's got 7.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Martin with the bucket.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Martin's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. And here's Napier. Wiggins with it. Guarded now by Morris. Johnson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Baltimore with the rebound. Evans feeling it out a bit. Johnson with the block. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. They get it back. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. Kicks to Martin. Pass to Morris.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
He dishes it to Evans. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Ricky, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Thompson, he's checked in for Wiggins, and Stephen Curry subbed in for Anthony. Warriors leading by 23. Johnson outside. Evans against Curry. Thompson outside. Offline with his three. Pass to Porter. Ball up top. Napier covering. It's blocked. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Ball against Curry. Poked away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball from long range. Thompson with the rebound.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
To stop the drought, and Johnson finishes off inside. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Thompson for the triple. Baltimore with the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Cousins. Thompson against Evans. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Curry. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it. Curry's got 7.
There's just a nuance and an understanding to what Steph Curry does. How good is this guy at finding the spot he's looking for?
Now here's Cousins. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Thompson with it, now guarded by Ball. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And Baltimore calls time here.
And Doris, we talk often about the toughness of Klay Thompson, something that is in this young man's genes.
No doubt, Greg. His dad, Michael, rock solid both mentally and physically. Remember, Michael, a 2-time NBA champion in his own right. Such an advantage for Klay to grow up in an environment of winning.
Making a change here. Poole's checked in. Then for Baltimore, Roby's checked in. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Jacob Evans. Ball kicks to Porter. Here's Roby. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Stolen by Thompson. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. And that one is off. And the Barons the other way now. Here's Bogdanovic, lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Curry, it's deflected. Ball feeling it out a bit. The pass to Cousins. Back to Ball. Uncovered. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only only so much time to turn it around.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ball with it. To the middle. Here's Cousins. Here's Roby. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Friday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Sunday, they'll take on John Wall and the Detroit Pistons. There's Ball with the 3. Ball's knocked loose. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Golden State. Thompson with it, guarded now by Demarcus Cousins. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
For Baltimore, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. And the Warriors making a change here.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Pass to Poole. Here's Pascal. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here's Poole. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Cousins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, I think what we see sometimes with Demarcus Cousins, your greatest strength can be your greatest weakness. When he uses his emotion to be aggressive and intimidating, you love it. He just has to stay under control.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he makes the first. That one is no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Thompson, and the rejection by Cousins.
7'6" wingspan in the house, and he says, get it out of here.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Roby. The three. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Poole, guarded by Porter. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's the break. Here's Bogdanovich. The 17-footer goes down. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter. Warriors leading by 22. Now Curry. He's got 7. Thompson outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got 14 points.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boogie Cousins understands how to catch defenders out of position and get to the free throw line. Nicely done.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. First one falls for him. Bell is checked in for Porter. And Cousins drops them both. Warriors leading by 23. Here's Curry, knocks it loose, stolen by Ball. The finish, and Ball slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Thompson, following the bucket by Baltimore. It's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Inside, here's Cousins. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Golden State will take it the other way. On its way from Curry for 2. Baltimore with the rebound. Roby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Bogdanovich. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Thompson. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. And the first one drops. And the Warriors with some changes. Wiggins is checked in for Thompson. And Anthony subbed in for Steph Curry. Martin's checked in for Baltimore. Morris comes in for Ball. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Here's Anthony. He has 7. Passes it to Richards. And here is Anthony. Haskell with the ball. 4 on the clock. Wiggins from outside. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
And that one goes long. Warriors leading by 21. Here's Anthony. Bell with the block.
Well, you've got that length and athleticism. Put it to good use, Jordan Bell.
Poke loose. Here's the pass to Morris. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game. Free throw good for Morris. Bobby Portis is checked in for Baltimore. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Anthony. He's got 7. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Poole. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Martin. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. And Pascal pulls it down. Pascal's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Count that bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
It's deflected, but he gets it back. Here's Bell. Doesn't go that time. The Warriors go the other way with it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, finishing with confidence. Wiggins getting a great understanding for this game.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Barons. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside, Martin. Shot clock at 6. Pushing it up. Here's Poole. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors on top, running away with it. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 16 points, 2 steals, and 4 rebounds. And Kenny, Steph Curry, the son of 2 tremendous athletes who really set a high standard.
Steph wears his father's jersey. You know that, right?
Yeah, number 30.
Yep, you know also what.
Kenny the Jet Smith.
Yeah, oh, you're good, man. But they'll hit over 40%. That guy was a shooter as well. 40% of his threes for over 16 years.
And Steph's mom was a great volleyball player. Word is, she finds him every time he goes over a certain amount of turnovers in the game. Wow. That's a different type of pressure.
Yeah. Man. No, I'm glad nobody ever did that to you, big fella.
I didn't turn it over.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the floor for Baltimore, Demarcus Cousins out there with Portis. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Ball, and it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard position. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Baltimore on offense. Stolen away. Here's Thompson. Baltimore with the rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Cousins, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Cousins has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Barons. Higgins outside. Richards passes to Curry. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, that floater right there is exactly what you would see from Steph Curry in his warm-up. He practices every shot from every angle.
Now, here's Ball. Cousins. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Bogdanovich wide open. Buries it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Porter.
Yeah, a former 5-star recruit. We know about the talent level with Porter, but he's also a mature, hard-working guy.
And so he makes both from the line. Warriors leading by 18. Now Curry. He's got 9. On the wing, Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night.
Can we remember that Klay Thompson once put 37 in a single 12-minute stretch of NBA basketball? We know he can fill it up.
Now, here's Portis. Outside, Ball. Cousins inside. Banked in off the glass. Cousins has got 7.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Thompson outside. Pascal against Portis. And the basket by Pascal.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Now here's Cousins. He's got 7. Portis the pass to Ball. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
Well, stepping up his game on the defensive end, Steph Curry reads the play and sends it back.
James Johnson's checked in for Eric Pascal. Evans, he's checked in for Baltimore. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim. Curry
against Ball. Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Shot clock at 5. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist in this one. Ball against Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Ball. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Warriors leading by 21. Wiggins with it, now guarded by Ball. Basket counts. Wiggins has got 10 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
There's Ball with the 3. Again, the miss by Baltimore. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Warriors. It's blocked. Ball with it. He has 6. This one for 3. They get it back. Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
Just great work by Demarcus Cousins. Persistence, great scoring ability, and that's how you manufacture points.
Outside Curry. Baltimore with the rebound. Cousins has got 7 rebounds in the game. Porter looking it over. The 15-footer. Cousins, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here is Ball. Outside Porter. Fires from 18. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
This is what keeps Cousins' percentages up. The gimmies, my goodness.
Warriors leading by 22. Passes to Richards. Back to Curry. Shoots over Ball. Curry's shot is good. 16 points for him.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Timeout called, the Barons.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Shabazz Napier's checked in for Golden State. And a switch here also for Baltimore. Roby's checked in. Outside, Ball. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Ball's got 8 points.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
The pass to Curry. Here's Johnson. Oh, that's blocked. But they get it back. Napier passes to Wiggins. Off target with his three. And it's Baltimore on the break. Porter's running, and he makes that one. Roby's got his first basket.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Thompson. Wiggins outside. Down low. And Thompson slams it home.
Listen, you've got to be aware of Klay Thompson at the rim. I know he can shoot from range, but this guy's got size and finishing ability.
Thompson against Porter. High arcing shot. Here's Cousins. Johnson with the block. Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Ball. Thompson from long range.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
To the wing right side. Right side, Ball. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Napier. Count it, good. 18 points for Steph Curry.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to Cousins. A three-pointer off the mark.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. And here's the break. Porter, no luck. Warriors leading by 22. Wiggins with it. Guarded now by Demarcus Cousins.
Well, that's where you see the IQ of Klay Thompson, a step ahead of everyone else. A beautiful delivery.
Evans outside. Now here's Ball. Napier covering. Thompson for the triple. Rebound by Demarcus Cousins. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. Here's Evans, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, you love it. Demarcus Cousins drawing the defensive attention and still has the court awareness to make the play.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Barons making a change here. Here's Napier. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. And the Warriors with possession here. Wiggins left side. And the Warriors miss again. So it's the Barons now. Passes it to Evans. Here's Martin. Now the pass to Morris. Hits it from three-point range. Morris has got 11.
you can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Baltimore with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. It's Bell, top of the key. Pass to Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Cole Anthony. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good for Morris. And the Barons making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And Morris drops them both. Warriors leading by 19. Here's Anthony. 7 points in the game. Wiggins.
Oh, the ease with which he elevates Wiggins with a highlight move that time.
Anthony against Morris. Outside Bogdanovich. From 18 feet away. That one a little long. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Wiggins outside. 6 on the shot clock. Baltimore trails by 21. Bogdanovich passes to Morris. Now here is Bell. He's guarded closely. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you love the assertive attitude with which Jordan Bell plays, understanding how to draw contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, Jordan Bell is a player who is going to accept his role and do everything that's asked of him. That's why you want him on your team.
And so Bell nails both of them. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Warriors. They have a 19-point lead. Wiggins outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Warriors have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. 2. First free throw is good. So Anthony nails both of them. 1:11 left to play in the third. Now Morris. He's got 13. Evans outside. Kept alive.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Well, Andrew Wiggins is a talented prospect. On the offensive end, he is as scary as it gets.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Bobby Portis has checked in for Jacob Evans.
I think Wiggins will always be remembered in that monster trade for Kevin Love a while ago. You don't see many trades like that in the NBA.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 11. Pass to Morris. Here's Roby. Free throw off from Bogdanovich. Morris looking over the floor. 5 on the clock, and it's good off the back rim and in. Morris has got 7 now in this quarter. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. Here's Wiggins. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Morris. The shot from the low post is good. Morris has got 17 now.
And the D had no answer for that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
Passes it to Poole. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, once a pass is made out of the double team like that, the defense is spread too thin to stop the bucket. Heads up assist there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Anthony is out there with Hazonia, and it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard position. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Clemens. That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. The wide open look here for Anthony. A 3-pointer, no good. Baltimore on offense. Knocked away. On the wing, Wiggins. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Connaughton kicks to Wiggins.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
The Warriors making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
First person foul, team's first. Substitution for the Warriors. James Johnson.
Here's Connaughton. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the 3 off target.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's Bell. Johnson with the block. Over to the left wing. Goes up the baseline. And the Warriors miss again. Baltimore with the ball. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now the Warriors moving it up for the finish, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Here's Clemens. The Warriors making the shot. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, the catch and finish by Jordan Bell. What a nice-looking jumper there.
Now here's Anthony. Defense is right there. And it's Baltimore on the break. Clemens with the bucket. Clemson's got his first points of the game.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
And here's Anthony for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the Barons the other way now. Clemens passes to Morris. Knocked loose. Here's Connaughton, covered by Morris. The 3 from Anthony. Rebounded by Bell. Bell's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Schofield. Anthony with the block. Hezonja on the wing. Defended by Bell. Here's Connaughton. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 14. That one wide left. So it's the Barons now. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Clemens passes to Morris. Now the Warriors moving it up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting for Golden State, Pat Connaughton. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
So both teams making some changes here. And so he hits both. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Barons. That's tipped. Gets stolen by Curry. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Connaughton. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Really surprised a little bit to see him drift out to the three-point line, but I guess I shouldn't be if you can stroke it like that.
Morris against Thompson. Morris passes to Cousins. They get a hand on it. Out on his own on the break. Here's Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Brewer is checked in for the Warriors. Napier comes in for Steph Curry. Then for Baltimore, Silva's checked in, and Martin subbed in for Monte Morris. Here's Richards. He can't get that one. Nice D from Cousins. Outside Porter. Over Brewer. And that one hits back iron. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
And the Warriors with possession here. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. In the corner, it's Martin. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Martin's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Here's Napier, and it's denied. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Porter.
An active player who just takes pride in his defense. Porter is solid at contesting shots with that reach.
And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Here are the Barons. Now, here's Ball. Outside Martin. Shot, high post. Warriors with the rebound. Napier with it. And here is Ball. He kicks it to Porter. Here's Cousins. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Outside Ball. Back to Cousins. Outside Porter. To end the run, and it's Ball penetrating. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now here is Martin. Tipped away.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Hezonja, he's checked in for Eric Paschal. Warriors on D. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Looking to end his cold spell. And there's Demarcus Cousins on the assist by Martin. And it's 13 points here for Cousins. And here's Napier. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. On the wing, Brewer. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Warriors, Brewer.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Baltimore with the ball. They get a hand on it. Now the Warriors moving it up. Martin with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now Hazonia with the teardrop and the rejection by Cousins.
At the line for the Warriors, James Johnson. He has 2.
And the first one at the line is good. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Baltimore on offense. The pass to Cousins. Here's Silva. Baltimore moving that ball around. Clemens passes to Cousins. And they double up Cousins. 5 to shoot. Clemens no good.
First personal foul, team 7. At the line for your Warriors, Hazonia. 2 shots.
That's good from Hazonia. Both good from the line that time. Baltimore on offense. Here's Clemens. Pass to Schofield. Pass to Cousins. Here's Silva. Clock at 6. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Passes to Connaughton. Now Hazonia. Now here's Brewer. And there's the pass to Johnson. Shoots with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter. Here's Clemens. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Drills it from outside.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Brewer with the ball. That's tipped. Left side, Martin. Here's Clemens, covered by Brewer. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Well, even though Cousins has increased his range over the years, you still love when he imposes his will on the inside.
Pass to Johnson. Over Cousins. Cousins pulls it in. Baltimore on offense.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Klay Thompson.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Brewer following the three-pointer by Baltimore.
Personal foul. Brewer. Shooting one.
That one misses for Brewer. Bell is checked in for Baltimore. Barron's on D. Here's Connaughton. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And here is Johnson. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.